Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike, and today we're going to be doing a bit of the work down here because the little cup down here has been left out, so I thought we'd do a little bit of that down the bottom here for this evening. Now, if I can get the cellophane off. Come on. Oh. Right. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to get some of this cellophane off. So I'd like to start it off with this W first. And look, we're going to use my new funky pen. Now a couple of you have said that we can use the pink wax in this. So we will be doing that. I find I have to pinch it to unscrew it, otherwise it unscrews the back. So Majestic said you just turn it a little bit, so just a little bit. So a bit whacked there, just a little bit more. Oh, it's a little bit too much there, yeah. Oh well. Still getting the hang of it, and yeah, so I thought let's get that down a bit. And yeah, I've just watched EastEnders. It's been quite a frustrating day today really, so basically I've just come back from town because I had to post something off for someone on Vinted, and it's the same lady that bought from me last night and the day before. She's bought 3 things like every day so far, so one yesterday, one today and one the next day, and I sort of thought to myself, you could have saved so much money like bundling it, but she's paid for it like all individually. So yeah, so I had to post that off today. And while I was in town, I needed to get some really fancy burger and some these nacho things that they sell, and they're really tasty crisps. And sometimes I like to have burger with just like some crisps, and they had an offer on the app where I could have actually I can show you. Basically, where's my phone? They had this offer on where I could have basically let's have a look here. So this was the offer. They've got a lovely Terry's chocolate orange, but I'm not paying £2 for that. I mean, the price of chocolate at the moment is disgusting. But yeah, this was the offer. So I had a Rustlers burger, because I absolutely love Rustlers. And then they had these nacho things. Let's have a look, see if I can find them. Yeah, I can't get them. With this side, the nectar prices, they always stay there. But when you redeem something, say on the offer here, if you buy that product, that will go off that screen. So basically they're in a blue wrapper. I can't remember what they're called, but they're Sainsbury's own make. They're in the front room, but I can't be bothered to go in there. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll have that, and some things from there. And then I went there first, and I was so annoyed, right? So I needed some more washing up liquid. Now, on the app, it says that I can get 30 points if I get this cherry blossom. Now, with me, I will buy Fairy, but if that one's not available, then I'll buy this one, because my number one go-to is Fairy. But I don't mind this one. The problem is with this type of soap is with Fairy, you squirt a bit and it comes out very sort of slow. With these cheaper ones, you squirt a bit and you feel like half the bottle's gone because it comes out so fast. And oh my god, I was so annoyed. They didn't have it in stock. They only had lemon, this very weird see-through one, and eucalyptus. Now, you can't, if that cherry one's out of stock, you can't say pick up lemon and get the points. It has to be specifically the one they show on the picture. So I still needed washing up liquid, so while I was in that aisle I went for this one, which is eucalyptus. And as I say, this one has a very big spout, so you see how like big that hole is, it just pours out so quick. So you really have to be gentle with how much you squeeze out of that. Whereas fairy, I think the hole's a little bit more smaller. So of course that meant that I couldn't get the 30 points for my nectar card because they haven't got it in stock. And I'm starting to get to the impression that they purposely list things that are not in stock, because something else that was on there, I couldn't get hold of that either. And half the time it's, you know, it's pretty good, it's always in stock. And yeah, so I was kind of annoyed because that's, you know, something that I could have got points on. But I don't understand why it has to be a specific, you know, the specific one. Why can't it be, you know, get 30 points on eucalyptus, cherry, lemon? You know, why has it got to be a specific type of soap? Well, it's washing up liquid, but yeah, so I was kind of annoyed with that. So anyway, then I went round to the post office, because what I normally do is I do the post office first, because obviously they close and I like to get them done and then go to Sainsbury's. But Amazon texted me as I was walking halfway to Sainsbury's to say that they're 8 stops away, and I thought, oh, that means I'm going to have to hang around in town then, because it was going to the post office. And I really didn't want to like go out and then bring these back and come back and go out again. So yeah, so basically I was like having to wait around for them. I think what we'll do is do a bit of the pea now, which is this. It's very strange. It's like I think that's orange, but yeah. So I think this is like a fiery grass. I don't think it's going to be directly red. So yeah, while they texted me, I was in Sainsbury's and sorting out my shopping, and then came out and they didn't. Normally they ping me, but I don't know what's been going on. Yesterday, did anyone else have this problem? Messenger was playing up big time. WhatsApp, every time I tried to send a photo to my mum, it wouldn't go through properly. It just kept circling and circling. Like everything was going like really weird yesterday. Because my mum asked me to get her something in my store, because they don't sell it in the store that she goes to. That she doesn't go to Sainsbury's, but I said, well, I can have a look at mine and see what they do. And tried to send it to show that it weren't in stock, and I found another one and sent a photo to see if she wanted that, but it just would not go through. So something was really messed up, and today it seems to be back to normal. So yeah, yesterday oh my god, like all the apps were like not working. So so yeah, anyway, as I come out of Amazon, as I came out of Sainsbury's, I still didn't get a notification. So I thought, well, I'll check my email, see if I've got any notification on there. Nothing. And then I thought, well, I'll go directly into the app then. And then it said ready for pickup. So I whizzed round to, it's lovely, the post office is like here, and then Sainsbury's is only like a 2-minute walk there. And yeah, I had to drop that off and then pick up these, because I've bought these. I love my coffee, and I didn't realise they sell these. Now, I normally get the box where it has like a 6-pack in, and I'll only ever buy them if they're on offer, because I just think they're far too overpriced. Well, they were selling these, and I like to try all of them, but this is a much better pack. So they were doing a big pack, value pack, 12 sachets in there of the Nescafe caramel. So that is like 2 weeks worth, which I think is really cool. So I'm gonna get them. I think they were like £2.50 on Amazon. So I think I'll be getting them from now on, rather than the 6-pack, because I've not seen them in a bigger pack in Sainsbury's. So I was really happy with that. So I've been having tea all week, and I'm getting sick of the sight of tea now. Because what I normally do is I have a coffee, then a tea. So if I've had a coffee, the next cup will be a tea, and then back to coffee. I alternate it. But I got so sick and tired of having coffee all week, I moved back to tea. And now, because I've had tea all week, I've moved back to coffee. So now I've got coffee and tea, which means I'll have a coffee, then a tea, then a coffee, then a tea. So, but yeah. I'm trying to see whether they do. I'm going to have a look and see whether they do like a, you know, the vanilla latte one. My mum absolutely loves them. So I'll have to see if she, if I can get some for her on there and see if she wants them. So yeah. And then I literally just got back and I stuck EastEnders on because every time I go out, I can't get on with things unless I sit down first and just have like an hour rest from walking. And then I thought, well, EastEnders ain't on till 7, so I'll put it on the iPlayer and watch it early. So I just had that, ate my burger, because I'm going to have dinner later. Like, that might sound a bit greedy, but they were doing an offer on the burger, so I thought, well, I might as well pick it up. So I just had a munch on that, had a few crisps. And I'm going to have a pepperoni pizza tonight, something nice and quick. Because I need, I was going to have pasta with sauce, but I just want something nice and quick. And then I can munch on my Jaffa cakes, because I bought some, keep saying strawberry, but they're raspberry Jaffa cakes, and oh my god, they're lovely. So, yeah, right, where do I want to go from here? I think if we, yeah, let's take this down a bit. So let's take it down to where it finishes on this. I'm gonna, this is when, this is where it gets a bit awkward, because you can't bend the tripod enough to push it back, because it's, the way it goes in is it's like that. So when you turn it, it can only turn so far before the camera's not on the screen, sort of thing. So yeah, but last night I had a big catch up with ASMR videos, and really sort of catch that up, because each day I change it. So I might have a day where I'm catching up on ASMR, then the next day a day of catching up on you know, my diamond painting videos of people that I watch on diamond painting and stuff. But I really must go to the works. I feel like I'm disowning the works. I haven't bought works painting in so long. But as I say, at the moment, there's just nothing new. It was the last time I went to the range. When was that? A couple of weeks ago. It was just a very disappointing trip. They literally had nothing. And because obviously I don't celebrate Valentine's, I won't go looking for like Valentine's paintings. So I literally only went in there because I needed to see if there was anything new. But I'm sure when you look at the video, I'm sure where they had the cup here on that table, I could have sworn over here there was like a square sort of 20x20 diamond painting. So next time I go there, I will have to have a look and see if there is one there. So yeah. So what I might do now, Paula, is I'll sell all the pens that I've been collecting, like these ones, sell them $2.50 each. And keep to this. I just love this pen. This is like my favourite. Like, yeah, so I think I might sell all them, because now we've got a pen that has wax. I know I keep going on about it, but when I'm really happy with something or I love something, I have this habit where I keep talking about the same thing. So it's quite funny the other day, because I had to ask my nan. I was wrapping something, because over at my mum's, some of my stuff is over there because I haven't got space, or I need storage boxes to move it. And there was this light that I had. It was like a love sign that lit up, and I didn't really want it because I don't use it. And so I just realised this is halfway off the mat. So in that case, we'll have to pause that there and do over this bit. Yeah, so there was this like love sign thing, and yeah, it basically looked like this. So this was the love sign, and I couldn't believe it. It sold. So oh no, this is all, yeah, this was the love sign. So I don't know where I got it. I can't remember now, but I literally put it up. I didn't really want anything for it, like not a lot, but I had a love sign and it lights up. Now I couldn't sell it at full price because the back cover I've lost. So I had to just put it on there, and I just put a 5 on there. Now someone did send me an offer for £3, and I thought, yeah, okay, I'll accept that, because I wasn't going to make much profit. Well, I didn't actually make any profit on it, because for me to make profit, I need to work out how much I bought it for, and I've had that for nearly 2 years, and I can't work out how much I paid for it, because if I can remember where I bought it, I would be able to look online, because it was online. I just can't remember where I bought it, and I had to look on Amazon, and it weren't on there. It wasn't on Temu, so God knows where I bought it from. And someone offered me, like, I literally put it up about 10 minutes ago. When I was there, I literally put it up. Within about 10 minutes after I put it up, it sold. So I was very happy with that, because, you know, if I can help someone out with something. As I say, I don't like Valentine's. I think it's a ridiculous thing. So I thought, well, it's only gathering dust, I'll just sell it. And yeah, I was quite surprised it sold that quick. But yeah, I can't remember how we got onto the subject of going over to my mum's. What was we talking about? Something to do with storage, and then we got distracted with this light. Oh, that's so annoying, isn't it? Some of the stuff was over there, that's what I was talking. Right, some of my stuff is over there. Then we got onto the light, and I can't remember what the subject was now. It'll come back to me, but you know what it's like. You think about it, can't think about it, your brain goes all foggy, and then the minute you come off filming, you remember it. I've done that before. I really wanted to, like, talk to you about some things I've bought, can't remember what they are, got off camera, and then I've had to quickly do another whip and chat to show you what they are, you know. Oh man, I really can't remember now. So frustrating, isn't it? Like, when I watch the video back, I'm gonna be like, oh, so that's what it was. But anyway, oh, it's bugging me now what it was. Why does it take your brain, like, so long to remember something that you forgot? Like, it bugs you and bugs you and bugs you, and then, like, by the time you have remembered, it sort of, like, is not important anymore. Oh, well, we'll have to leave that conversation, because I don't know what it was that I was referring to. So, yeah, the weather today has been really shit, as usual. It's just the same old miserable weather. And oh my god, I need to tell you something. My mum, oh my god, how in the world she is not in pain, I don't know. Right, she has got a problem with her tooth. So we're back to the subject, to the dentist, Linda. Linda loves it when I talk about teeth. And oh my god, I was showing my friend this earlier. Because she was telling me she had a dentist thing. And oh my god, right? I don't know how in the world she's not in pain. I really don't know. But my mum has done major damage to her tooth. So you see here, where you've got the yellow bit round there, the yellow bit on this side, so this little side part there, she's got a filling. Now the back one, you see, you've got the yellow round here, the filling there. Apologies about the reflection, but can you see here, this yellow side bit is not there. And there's a filling there, and she's getting severe, like, not severe, but pain going into it. Now, I'm sorry, there is no way you're saving that tooth. The whole lot needs to come out, and I'm really surprised that that filling has not popped out, because, as I say, there's no yellow bit side structure. So you see that bit there, that bit should be on the other side here, and it's not. So how in the world she's not getting pain into that, I really don't know, because that must be excruciating. I mean, when I had a double extraction, the blood clot wouldn't clot. It wouldn't, you know, where you have a tooth removed and it's supposed to clot to, like, seal the hole. It didn't, because he took so much gum away, it just wouldn't stick. But I mean, she says sometimes it hurts and it doesn't, but it's not enough to go like she's in agony sort of thing. But all I can imagine is, you know, something has killed the nerve, and perhaps that's why she's not getting pain, or perhaps the filling is enough to still block the pain of it, but she needs to extract that. So anyway, she went to the dentist, and she said, like, what can we do? Because just to see the dentist is like 26 quid. That's just to see them, with no treatment, just to see them. And she said, well, what we can do is do root canal. And I thought, there is no way you're doing root canal. There is no way that's going to solve it. All root canal does is take the tooth out. How can you take a tooth? I mean, how can you do root canal on a tooth that is that damaged with no side support? It's pointless. The amount of times I've had root canal and it's crumbled anyway, it's just a waste of money. Because obviously the dentists primarily, their goal is to save the tooth. That's basically what they're training to do. And she was like, my mum was like, no, I don't want that done. And then obviously the dentist was like, but you need to have this and you need to have that. And my mum was like, no, we're not having it done. Because you've got to remember, it's what the person paying wants to have done. It's not about what the dentist feels you need to have done. If you want that tooth extracted, you're paying to have that extracted. So yeah, I don't know what she's done to that, but yeah, she's like, needs to get that plucked out big time. Because, and she said, she's trying to, I said, can you not book in extraction? And she said, yeah, but it's money all the time. And I think an extraction, I mean, I had mine, like, was it a year ago? I think I paid 65, so it must be 65 something, 65.10 I think I paid. But obviously the way this country is at the moment with everything sky high, it's probably gone up since then, because they keep nagging me to have my hygienist appointment, because I've got what's called plaque stuck on my teeth, and I've tried every toothpaste I can, the charcoal one, you know, this magical purple one that does nothing. And I just don't want to pay 75 quid. They want to charge me 75 quid because I can't get it on the NHS because I work, so I've got to pay for it. So it's like when I had the extraction, that was £65. I think when I saw them, £26. That's just for like no treatment, but I just don't think it's worth 75 quid. You know, I could go in there, they just brush it off or do whatever they do with that metal scraper thing, and then I come out, and then it would really piss me off if I went there, paid that money, and then I got home and saw a bit left on my teeth. Like, and I don't think they would refund you. I think they would like want you to pay again. So I said, well, what are you going to do? And she said, well, for now it's not that much in pain that is causing me problems, you know, so she's just gonna see how it goes. But she's bought that Oragel stuff, so, which is like, it sort of numbs it. But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, how in the world is that tooth not giving you pain? Like, with that much damage, you should be experiencing some sort of pain. And she says it twinges and stuff every so often, but I don't know how that's happened. I really don't. She must have really bit down hard on something for that to crumble that much. Unless what she's had done is she's had root canal previously on that tooth. If she's had root canal, then really she shouldn't be getting much pain. But yeah, maybe she's had root canal and it's crumbled, that side bit's just crumbled away. I'll have to ask her if she had root canal. Because if she's had previous work done on that, I mean, she obviously has because she's got a filling in it. But if she's had previous work on that and it is root canal, then that's why she's not in that much pain. So yeah, I do phone her like most days to make sure, like, is she okay with it? And all I keep saying is, like, you need to get that booked, like, because the longer you leave that exposed, the more, like, it's gonna hurt and that. But it's just £65, you know, it's a lot of money just to pay for someone to just, oh, it's so frustrating. You know, and it's sort of, you know, that's taking money away from perhaps a bill that you need to pay. I mean, don't even get me started on the bloody bins. I'll talk to that in a minute. I just need to nick this wax out of here. I've lost it. How the hell can I have lost that wax already? See what I mean? Keep losing things. Oh dear. I literally just had it, so what am I doing? I'm not, oh my god, Mike, what am I doing? I've got it in there, no wonder I can't bloody find it. You're all going to be laughing now. I can imagine Paula wetting herself laughing. Oh my god, I'm going mad. You see, I'm not really used to these pens because I was looking for wax. I can't believe I've just done that. Yeah, don't even get me started on these bloody bins. So July, apparently we're all supposed to be getting more bins. So where we have like a green and black bin, the black bin is for general waste, the green is for like garden, really sort of like your grass cuttings and stuff, and then obviously our recycling goes in bags. But apparently now they want to, I think it's a blue bin, and a bucket is supposed to be like for glass bottles. So whether they're taking away the bottle banks, I don't know. But what really frustrates me is they reckon, oh, we've got an hour charge for your green bin because we're struggling as the we're struggling, yet you've got all this money to bring out more bins. So really, is that a lie? Are they saying they want this money to pay for these new bins? You know, we've never ever been charged to take our green bins away, and now all of a sudden they want to charge us money to take your green bin away, and it's not cheap. I think it's like £40. So as you can see, we're getting all that into position. Looks like a little cherry bush, doesn't it, really? I'm dying to show you something that I completed today. I'm going to tell you an exclusive. I completed one of Sharon's first diamond paintings that she got me. And yeah, you'll see that at the end of January, because I fell so behind with it. I plucked one out, like a really quick one, and I thought, I wonder if I can get that done in time. I thought it would be like 2 sessions, and I managed to get it completed today, because it's a fairly short painting. So I've still got Eeyore to do, I've got a butterfly to do, there's another butterfly that Sharon got me, I've got the bin to do, but at the moment, that little bin that she got me, I love it, because what I do with that is when I'm kitting up, I chuck all the cellophane bags in it. It's really a tissue holder, but I use it as a bin. So yeah, I need to get around to painting that up at some point. I've got the little birds still left to finish off, the little bird specials to finish off. I start projects and then I just like forget about them and move on to a new one. But yeah, as I say, this year, I said to myself last year, like around about Christmas, this year was going to be the year that I tried to get all the old paintings done. For example, this, I don't think you ever saw the unboxing for it. It's that old. I don't recall doing an unboxing on this, but if someone can locate that unboxing on the channel, do let me know and give me the link. But I don't remember unboxing it, and I believe it came from Amazon. And I haven't got the time to sit there going through every unboxing, so if someone does fancy watching some of the Amazon unboxings to find this, that'd be great, because then I could pull the link and then put it into the description of this whip and chat, and then people can buy it. Or you could just like take a photo of it and see if, because Amazon does that search thing like Temu, you know, where you can take a picture and then just put it in the app and it does it. So yeah. Right, we can go a little bit further on this P for the minute, and then we will, I mean, we can do more, but it's because it's hanging off the edge. But I've got an idea what we can do. I'll have to take this, like shuffle the paint around a bit, but yeah, at least we've got some red going. I think tomorrow I'm going to have to start filming the... Oh my god. I have got to tell you something. I'm so sorry, Roxanne. You are never ever going to believe what, right? So yesterday, I was looking everywhere. I sold this gift set thing, right? And there was 3 things missing from it. Now, normally I put my vintage stuff in a storage box because it's easier to find all the vintage stuff I want to sell. Now, my vintage box is too full, and so I need to get another storage box, and obviously this item wasn't in that box. So I found it and I thought, oh lovely, I'll wrap it up now, get it off. And 3 things were missing, and I had to do send the buyer what's called an extension request. Now that can only be approved by the buyer, so the extension request, that goes off to the buyer and they say yes or no, they agree to if you can extend the shipping or not. It basically just gives the seller more time to ship it. And I couldn't find it all day. Like on the weekend I was looking for it. I was looking for it all last evening, last night, and I just could not find it. Well, luckily the buyer did send me a cancellation request, which is kind of annoying because I have to then like lose money on that. But I can't re-upload it because I can't sell it with just the current things there. I suppose I could and keep the other 3 things out, but it's not part of the gift set then, is it? So once I find them, I will put them back up. But yeah, I could not believe it. So Roxanne, you are never going to guess what. Let's rewind. Hang on a minute, let me pause that. Hello. Yeah, so yesterday while I was trying to find this item, because if I sell something, I always put it in a storage box so I know that I can just go to it straight away and then get it out, ship it, rather than spend like hours and hours and hours trying to look for it. And I'm worn out. What am I looking for? What the hell? Okay, something's just fell over. I got a ghost. Yeah, you're never going to guess what I found, Roxanne. So let's go back to Christmas, right? So, you know, I was looking everywhere for that nutcracker painting. Well, I had the painting and not the drills. Well, guess what I found today? Look at this. This is what I was trying everywhere in December to look for. Look, nutcracker. I could not believe it. So that is staying in a place where I can easily find it. And oh my god, I was so like happy when I found them. I could not believe it. I was looking everywhere for them in December. And you know where they were? Under the bed. In one of the boxes, because I have storage boxes that I put under the bed for easy storage, and I could not believe it all that time. And the funny thing was is I already looked all through them and I still couldn't find it. Well, it weren't until today I was looking and I thought, no, I'll check them again, and there they were. I could not believe it. So yeah, it actually makes me want to get out the nutcracker painting now and start working on it. But yeah, they will be kept. I think I'll have to put it in the Christmas decorations box. So I've now found them, Roxanne, so apologies for that. I'm so gutted because I really wanted to do that in December, but it's so frustrating, isn't it, when you know for sure they're here and you just lose it and you're like, where the hell did I put them? So yeah, I'm kind of intrigued as to what this part here is going to look like. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today? Oh, it's not plugged in, is it? Because I'm I'm using double plug. I've got a light going in, a wire going into this to power this, and then obviously my phone cable is in the phone because I'm charging it while I'm filming it. I forgot to charge it before. I like to charge it before I do live because before I whip and chat, because the wire gets in the way. But I thought if I wait another hour, it's just going to push me back. So yeah. I'm already on season 3 of Wild at Heart. So I watched episode 1 last night, and I've got episode 2 to do now, so we're whizzing by that. I aim to get to season 8 before the end of January, but yeah. But as I say, the weather's been really sort of crap as usual. Right, okay, so I think we'll do, where have we got more of that? Oh yeah, look at that. We've got a massive chunk over here of that E to do, so we'll do some over here, I think. So yeah, I wanted to do a bit of red today, just to get a feel for what it's going to look like. Personally, I think it's going to be like that orange main bit up here, but I don't know. I've never seen a painting with like a red floor before, so this is going to be quite interesting. Do you see what's lovely about this pen as well? I don't know what it is, but you know them pink cheap pens that come with the diamond mark kits? I always find that they, like, you constantly have to put wax on them. Whereas this pen is very, very little to no wax that you need. So it's just a lovely, lovely pen to work with. I haven't give the, because we've got what, I think that's a 3-placer on here. Or maybe a 4-placer, but yeah, I haven't give that a go, but I suppose we could, but maybe I'll do that for next time, because I quite like single placing. I would choose single placing over multi placing every time. It's like any bits I get, like any multi places I get that are bigger than 3, I sell them, because I don't use 4 places. I certainly can't get the hang of 6 places. And you know that horrible wheel thing? I used to have this like little thing, you put it in the top, there it is. Yeah, this little thing, I cannot get the hang of that. You put it in and you're supposed to like wheel it on like that, but I can't get the hang of that. So that's another thing I need to sell at some point. So vintage kind of annoying, because for me, I'd like to sell that for like 50p. It's not worth much, but vintage won't let you list below £1. It has to be £1. So yeah, I don't really want a lot for it, but I don't like chucking things away that you can get use out of. It's like these trays, I can use them for paint, mixing up paint, I can use them for pouring glue. You know, there's so many things you can use them for. You know, if you're putting pictures on the wall, or you're putting up a photo frame, you can put your nails in there while you put the picture on the wall. You know, it comes in handy for so many things. That's why I always love it when someone messages me and says, oh, I've got loads of trays, do you want them? And I'm like, yay! So I'm always taking on trays. Well, mind you, I do go on the train every day, but but oh my god, last night, 2 o'clock in the morning, we were getting like it must have been like some sort of thunderstorm going on. Like, it was proper hammering it down, really raining, and they said it was kind of keeping me awake. So I put on a video on YouTube, and it was Paula's Wizard of Oz video, because I can't sleep when it's raining, which is, you would think it would be relaxing to like send you to sleep, but I find it irritating. So when I'm, you know, through the day, I don't mind listening to it, but nighttime it just keeps me awake. So I put on YouTube, and Paula was next in the queue, and so I watched the Wizard of Oz one. And that painting is fantastic, because I didn't realise it's actually a book, and you paint the Wizard of Oz in it. It's really, really cool how they've done that. And then after that, I watched a few more. I think it was about 10 minutes later, and then the rain sort of went, but then it came back again, and I was like, oh no. So I stuck some ASMR on for about 15 minutes and eventually stopped, and I was like, right, go to bed quick. I didn't want to, like, I wanted to get to bed before it sort of like started again. Okay, this needs a bit more winding up. Yep. See, that was a good move because it's not come out as much, so I'm getting used to it, Majestic. Whoops. How's your sister doing, Majestic? Is she okay now? How's she doing? Because she had that major operation, didn't she? So please do send her my well wishes to her, if that's okay. Now, why on earth have we got a random G in here? Okay, let's bring that down. Oh, doesn't this look nice? Oh my god, look at this. I've just seen that. Look, you've got the red either side and then Simba sort of coming through. Oh, I'll tell you something. When you get the colours on that, that's gonna pop, baby. Wow. Do 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 do. Ellie, 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 Ellie. Now, we are going to be doing what's tomorrow. So tomorrow is Thursday. So I think I'm really tempted to do another kit up. So I might do a kit up tomorrow, just to alternate it a bit. Because the 40 times 50 painting from the range, I don't know where I've put the drills. And I did find some. But you see, they're like these. They're all in little bags like this. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll shelve that one for this year and just focus on this one. So that's another thing I want to do. I don't want to launch too many in 1 month because we won't get them all done. Oh, that's not supposed to go there. Oh my god, why was that there? So yeah, that frees up 7:30, which means I can do, I'll wait for this upload to see if I can squeeze in another session. Love it when you can watch a program earlier than, you know, before it's due to air, because it just gets it out of the way then. But I've so missed it last night. Do you know what they did? They put Waterloo Road on. And what is going on with Waterloo Road? Because normally it's only on once a week, and now what they do is on a Tuesday, I think it is, they do an episode which I think is after EastEnders, and then you get the news, and then they put another episode of it on. So is it like 2 episodes a week now? But I haven't even watched at all this episode of this series because I'm into me wild at heart, you know. So how's everyone doing? What you're all working on with diamond painting? Kathy G, do you do diamond painting? Because I don't think I've ever seen you ever do like a completion on, because Linda does this completion series where you can show your completions, and I've never ever seen one from you, so I just wondered if you do diamond painting. I mean, you must do, because you commented on that when I mentioned about whether there's are there certain coloured trays for certain paint, or is there a different colour tray for each painting you get? So I assume you do paint, but I just want to double check. Right, that's it. I'm calling that a session, I think. I've had enough now. But yeah, let's have a look at this beautiful piece. I tell you something, I cannot wait to get this in, because I'm just so dying to see what the yellow looks against that red. But this is a very strange painting, as I said. I don't know if they've been in a fight with something, but it's very unusual to see a painting with lines with a red floor. So let's give it a go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, just as I thought. Okay, so this is like a I don't know what's going on here. This has got very strange colouring, like really bright orange in his mane. So, but just look at how Simba is against that orange. It really pops, so I can't wait to get that in. But I don't know, I'm going to be honest with you here. I do think this painting has got some colour issues going on. I feel like they've printed the wrong colours in certain areas. I mean, as I say, I don't understand why we've got orange all down here. Because if it was like the savannah, or they're walking through the savannah, it's normally like a yellowy sort of colour. But this is very, very strange. I mean, down here we've got black. So there's something weird going on with this painting. But anyway, that's what it's looking like. There's the bits that we've done today. And then obviously just to recap up here. So we'll just keep moving it between then, and yeah, as I say, tomorrow might be a kit up, or it might be another whip and chat. But yeah, let us know what you think, because I think this has got some very strange colouring going on. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe on the way out, and yeah, we'll see you for either a kit up tomorrow or a whip and chat. Until then, have a lovely evening, take care, God bless, and bye bye.